Okay, this is how to make chalk with the kids. First get them into buddies in a big circle outside. If it's raining, just go under the shade sails. Okay, each buddy pair gets a bowl with some casting plaster in it. I've already made it for you. They get a cup, plastic spoon and a metal stirring spoon, and they get 2 of these taped toilet rolls. You need to have the container of water so that you can pour the cups. You need to have the paint so that you pour a splodge of paint into the white plastic spoon before everyone starts, so don't let them start until you've done that. Now, okay, pour some water into their cup about 3/4 full, about that far. That's the best recipe. Don't let them start yet. Okay, pour a splodge of paint into the white spoon, probably a bit more than that. You won't use the yellow because it's too runny. Use the other colours. Okay, after you've told them that one person is the stirrer and one person is the pourer, you get them to pour it slowly, the water slowly in, and mixing kind of with a foldy motion. Show you as I hold this. So you pour it in. The kids are mixing at the same time. They're pouring about this fast, but I'll just do it after I've poured just to show you. Okay, so then you get them to stir it, folding in, so you don't slop it around. Someone should be holding the other part of it. So they stir it until it's like a mushy ice cream that's melted. All the lumps out. So it'll kind of look like this before they put the paint in. When they put the paint in, it's going to start hardening quickly. So once they get the paint in, stir all the paint up, and then they can start putting it into the toilet rolls. Okay, so they put the paint in, and they start stirring it in, and it should start to get kind of thicker. See, it's starting to look like toothpaste now. Right, so that's kind of like the consistency you want for them to start putting it into their toilet rolls. If it's still too runny, just put a bit more paint in it, because it's the paint that thickens it up. Okay, so that's ready to start putting in. And you get the spoon, and then one kid holds it while the other one pops it in. Just keep going until one's filled up, and the kid holding it will be tapping it to get the air bubbles out as they go. So you keep going, so then you've got your filled up toilet rolls, and they just leave them, put them on a piece of newspaper in their classroom, leave them to dry for a day, then they can split down here, cut down there and peel that off, and then they need to leave it to dry for another 2 days or so before they can use it. Now make sure that they clean up the bowls and the spoons in the tap outside room 8, so outside, not the drinking fountain but the one off our room 8 toilets, so they can clean up there and put them back in the box ready to go. I hope I haven't left anything out. They won't have enough to fill up 2 of these. They've usually got 1 and a bit, so some of the buddies might want to team up to fill up the second one. To have, well, 3 buddies can fill up a second one, so they shouldn't really need 2 each. Mostly they'll just have 1. Now the key to the right consistency is getting that water at 3/4. So about that, maybe a bit more. That looks like a 2/3. About there is quite good. Maybe a little bit more if you want. Best to be more runny than not, because you can always put more paint in to thicken it up a bit. So you don't want it too thick because it's too hard to get in there and to get the bubbles out. Okay, so these are 2 boxes you need to take out, the green one there and the blue one. So you've got your toilet rolls, you've got your containers of powder, you've got your 3 kinds of paint, you've got your bucket of water, container of water, you've got your cups for the water, you've got the plastic spoons for the paint, and underneath there you've got your stirring spoons. That's about all you need. Just remember to clean up after so that we can easily do it next time. I don't have to muck about. What else is there? Yeah, can you take some photos of the kids doing it, because we make up a pic collage afterwards, or you can get a kid who doesn't want to do it, I guess, to take photos just of all the processes if you can. I know it's a big ask, but give it a go.